Hi, this is Grayson Sontag with the York County Regional Chamber of Commerce, bringing you Taking Care of Business with Advocacy, where we tell you how what happens in Columbia and Washington impacts your business. This week in the House saw the passage of House Bill 3340, which we discussed last week. The bill provides licensed tax credits for contributions to qualifying infrastructure and development projects. It was sent to the Senate, introduced, and referred to committee. Another House Bill, 4805, would provide that the license tax fee does not apply to any portion of the first $50 million of certain capital stock and paid in or capital surplus. This bill was passed in the House, introduced in the Senate, and sent to committee. The House Committee on Medical, Military, Public, and Municipal Affairs released a favorable report for House Bill 4982, which would provide an additional 60 days of accrued sick leave for state employees who have been approved for certain Family Medical Leave Act leave. The Family Medical Leave Act allows state employees to take leave to care for immediate family members with serious health issues. The bill remains in committee in the House. The House also introduced House Bill 5224, which would increase the HOPE scholarship by $1,000 to ease the burden of tuition on qualifying in-state students. We also discussed House Bill 3709 last week, which would remove from the current 7% sales tax on accommodations a 1% sales tax on accommodations, which is currently only available for citizens over the age of 85. Last week, I reported they intended to decrease the age to 70, but this week the bill was amended to apply to those 78 and older. The bill was unanimously passed with this amendment, read a third time, and introduced to the Senate. We will continue to monitor these bills as they progress through the House and Senate. The House wasn't the only place with a flurry of activity last week. In response to rising gas prices, Senate Bill 1236 was introduced, which would create a gas rebate fund to provide a $100 rebate to certain taxpayers in months when the average cost of gasoline exceeds $4 a gallon. The rebate would be available to taxpayers earning less than $50,000 of single, head of household, or married and filing separately, or if they earn less than $100,000 and are married and filing jointly. On the 15th of every month, the Department of Revenue would determine the average retail price of a gallon of gas and issue the rebate the following month if the price of gas was above $4. This bill was sent to committee, and we will continue to update you as the bill progresses. Thank you so much for joining the Chamber and me with this week's Taking Care of Business with Advocacy. We will be back next week with more need-to-know updates coming out of the State House.